Tom from DIY Life Tech, and today I am setting up my Spectre E27 LED monitor. So this is a relatively easy to use monitor that I really like for anything where you need to have an HDMI connection in particular. And you can see it's a pretty big screen, so 27 inches diagonally is quite large. It's a nice desktop screen, it's a nice second screen if you want to add another one to your setup. And I'm going to go through how to set this up. So let's go ahead and first get everything out of the plastic packaging here. Okay, so you can see here we've got the monitor itself. I'm going to keep the screen protector on as I do that. And then we've got the part of the mount on the back here. This is going to raise this up. And it does have hardware if you want to wall mount the monitor. If you have a wall mount, you can definitely do that. I'm personally just going to set it up with the desktop mount. We've got the vertical piece of that component, and then we've got the base itself here. We've also got a little power adapter we can plug in. And then in here, we've got the manual. It's going to go through all of the settings. And one thing I love with this is, again, it does provide you an HDMI cable. So a lot of the time with these kinds of monitors, you don't necessarily get a cable with it. You have to provide your own. So I love that they include a basic HDMI cable. So first thing we're going to do to set this up is we're going to attach this piece that's going to kind of elevate the screen up off of the desktop as I'm using it. It's very simple. We're just going to put that in and then lock this into place. And I'll pause for a second so I can just make sure it's secure. Okay, great. We're good to go on that. So you can see on the back here, there's a little tab. So if you ever have to remove this, for example, if you want to switch to a wall mount, you just press that in and then pull this little riser up. But you can see I can tug on that and make sure that it's totally secure. Then we've got our base, which we're going to attach. And you can see on the bottom of this, there's a little piece that says open and close. So we're going to align this on the base here so that it's aligned with the open position. And it might take a moment to get this perfectly set up here. I think I've got it swung around the wrong side because we want this the longer end to face towards the front of the monitor on the desktop. So let's just find the right alignment for this so that it slides on, and we give it a probably 1/8 of a turn there, and you can see that is attached. So here's our monitor. Next we're going to take this power cord. I'm just going to take the twist tie off of this here, and we're going to find the power on the monitor here. Let me see where we're looking. So on the back of the monitor, we've got all of our different inputs. And we've got power, and then we've got audio out, we've got audio in, we've got a VGA, which is great. So if you've got an older computer, you can still plug this in. And then we've got 2 HDMI ports, which is my preferred way. And again, it does come with an HDMI cable, which is great. So I'm going to plug this in, and then we can plug into power and just test the monitor out. Now the final step here, I'm going to take the screen protector off. Chips with this just to keep the screen safe in transit. Now it's definitely a 75 hertz refresh rate, so it's definitely a solid monitor from that perspective. We've got some buttons on the back to control and do some settings like setting up our color and everything. You can see, there we go. Monitor there is working. So then we can plug it into our computer with an HDMI cable that again is included, and we're good to go. So very easy to set up that Spectre E27 monitor here. And again, 27 inches, you can see it is good size there.